Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JT and this is the XO Budget. I'm currently on a journey to become debt-free and using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method to achieve my financial goals and to build a brighter financial future. So if you are interested in joining along on this journey with me, please subscribe and keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back for another cash stuffing. Today I will be cash stuffing my second paycheck of July, and I'm actually stuffing this a couple of days earlier than I usually do. So I do get paid on a Friday, but I don't cash stuff until Mondays. But today I'm actually going to be stuffing. Today's a Saturday. I am stuffing today because tomorrow I am leaving for Santa Barbara with my family. So we are going to be going down there just to kind of have fun and just hang out with one another. It's been a while since we've been together, so it'll be really nice for us to just spend some time. But because of that, I don't want to bring like all of my setup to Santa Barbara because we're going to be at the beach and everything. I don't want to like interrupt the vacation to do a cash stuffing, so I'm just going to cash stuff a couple of days early, and that's totally okay. That's kind of how life goes, and we just want to make sure that we're still staying on track with all of our savings and everything like that. So I'm just gonna cash stuff a couple of days early, and I kind of planned for that. And if you haven't watched, I did post a budget with me video. Someone has suggested for me to kind of record how I plan for what I put into my envelopes, but also they would like to also see how I budget. So there will be a building a budget series that I will go ahead and get started on sometime soon. I do want to plan out for it so that way it's a lot more like a tutorial than a super casual budget with me. So I will be working on that, but for today, let's just go ahead and do our normal cash stuffing. So let's first start out with resetting my wallet. Okay, so we didn't last week fill in my gas and charging, but we do have a lot left over in groceries actually. So we have 10, 20, 21. I will be putting these into my dollar savings challenge. I'll probably put this 20 into my groceries for a future Costco run. Eating out is empty and social is empty, and that's because my goddaughter was in town and they just left. So we did eat out, so I just pulled from there and put it back onto my card because I did use my card. Spending has 5 left, so I will put that into my dollar savings. And miscellaneous has $6 left, and one of the dollars is a star note, which I am super stoked about. I kind of mentioned in the last video that I think it's funny that as soon as I said that I'm not finding any star notes, I keep finding star notes. So I am going to put this into my star notes envelope thing. So I'll put this in the front here because that way I can put it in with my special savings binder, and the other $5 I will put away into our dollar savings. And that is it for that part. Let me take out my receipts. So I will scan all of those receipts into the Fetch Rewards app, and I always have my referral code down in the description box so that way you can use that code to be able to gain some extra points by scanning your first receipt. Thank you all so much to anyone that has used my code. I really appreciate it, and now I actually, because of all the referrals and also scanning in all of these receipts, I am now able to get an Amazon gift card. So I think that's what I'm going to use it on, so that way I can save a little bit on some of the necessities. I love kind of using things for like discounts and stuff, so I don't use my own money. The coins I'll put in my coin jar. And now let's go ahead and get to stuffing. Before we get into stuffing this, let's go ahead and start our savings challenges by starting with the alphabet. So I am going to be starting the $1 and $20 along with the $5 and $10 alphabet note saving challenge. So yeah, I just wanted to have access to all of the bills here. So I am going to be stuffing that right now. So let me first do the star note, since that really won't take into account. Let me just put this in the front here so I don't get confused. Okay, so for star notes, I did get the 1. So here's the $1. I'll be adding that there, and let me go ahead and fill in one of these stars. All right, so there you go. So now star notes are all complete, and those are all the star notes that I found this week. So let's go back and do our $1 alphabet savings challenge. I did plan for finding 5 letters, so let's go ahead and go through here. So since we're starting fresh, I'm pretty much just gonna start with the first 4 letters that I find. So the first one is an L. We have an I, a P, a D, and we have an M. All right, so those are the letters that I was able to find. So now that this is all dry, I hope, I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. Yeah, I feel like the $1 is super easy to find. I feel like there's always a variety. Like I already see one that I haven't collected yet, and I just feel like it's always going to be easier to find ones. So for the $5, I did plan for 2 5s, so let's go ahead and go through these. I feel like my 5s and 10s, like these are pretty crispy. They gave me pretty crispy bills. So I feel like I'm not gonna find anything new, but let's go ahead and try. Okay, so no luck in those, but I know that I did have 2 older bills. Okay, that worked out perfectly. So the 2 bills that I had left over from my wallet just so happened to be 2 letters that I don't have. So I will, here, I'll take 2 of the 5s that I pulled from the bank, and I will put those into my dollar savings challenge, and I will put these away into my alphabet notes. All right, so we did fill in the 2 letters that I was hoping for. That actually worked out so much more perfectly than I was ever expecting it to. I got really lucky there. Let's see, E, F. Okay, so now these are in order, and I will put this away. All right, 10s, I have a feeling I won't have that good of luck, but we will try anyway. All right, so I did not find any, but I know that this is, yeah, this is a little bit harder. Let me see, actually, did I? No, that's okay. Instead, the 10 that I planned for, I'll just go ahead and put into my Sanrio challenge. But before I do that, I will go into my 20. So for my $20 alphabet notes, I planned to do 1. And the first one is an N, so let's go ahead and fill that in. All right, so the N is filled in, and I feel like 20s are also gonna be ones where I'll have an easier time finding those letters. We already found the star note, so let's go ahead and go into our Sanrio, and for our Sanrio, I did plan for 10, but I will put an extra 10 since we did not find a $10 alphabet. And so since each character is 10 and we're adding 2, I'll go ahead and put a heart around 2 characters. Let's see. Let's do Melody. And let's do Kiki. Why not? So I don't know if you guys remember, but I did have an extra 5. So I just ended up putting it in my Sanrio savings challenge as well. So I put a little arrow through the heart here to represent that I found it. But this is a savings challenge done by Katie from the Fancy Dollar, and it really is the cutest. And so I love this challenge. All right, so that is it for my special bills and Sanrio savings. So now let's go back to our wallet. Okay, so for gas and charging, I am gonna be putting a 20. And for groceries, I will be putting the normal 50. Okay, so eating out is where it gets a little different. So for eating out, social, and spending, for the 2 weeks I planned for 40. However, I am gonna be putting 25 in the first week and then 15 for the second week. So the 25 is just, again, because I am going out to Santa Barbara and I feel like we're gonna be eating out, so I just wanna bring some extra money. Same thing for social. We will be putting 25 in my wallet. Spending will also get 25. And miscellaneous is going to get its usual 10. All right, and that is it for my wallet. It is all set for this week for my upcoming trip. And now let's go ahead and get into our daily expenses and extra long-term savings. All right, so gas and charging, again, we'll get a 20. Look at this really, really rugged $20 bill. Groceries is gonna be getting, its other 50, and also these 2 10s from the rollover. And groceries did have some leftovers, so now groceries has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. $100, nice. So I should be set to be able to go to Costco to restock on some things for the next few weeks. So eating out is gonna get 15 for next week, which is its usual. Same thing with social, it will be getting 15. Spending is going to get its normal 10, actually. Spending will get 15. I think I kind of messed it up. I think I was supposed to put more in spending. Here, let's keep $10 in my spending for next week, and let's go back into my wallet and put this extra 5 into this spending so I can take it with me to Santa Barbara. So now spending will have 30 in my wallet, just in case I want to get anything fun while I'm out there. Miscellaneous will get its normal 10. And that is it for the daily expenses. Now let's go into our extra long-term savings. So in Philippines, I planned to put a 10. So now Philippines has 20. I am trying to go to the Philippines in sometime, I think February of next year. So I do want to try to save this one up as much as possible. Europe is getting a 5, so now it has 20. New car is getting a 5, so that also has 20. Wedding is getting a 5, and now wedding has 15. Future home is also getting a 5, and so now future home has 15 as well. Future baby getting a 5 to have 15. All of these are pretty similar in their amount since I started them all at the same time. And this is college fund, and it's getting a 5 to now have 10. I just figured a little bit each time I get paid will never hurt, because even though those will absolutely not be able to prepare me for those events, it's still saving up a little bit, and then eventually once I pay off all my debt and everything like that, I can put even more into those, because hopefully by that time those will be more of a priority in my life. So let's go ahead and go into our long-term sinking funds. And so for beauty, we are adding 5, so now beauty has 20, 30, 35, 40. Blue Bear Medical is getting 4, so 2, 3, 4. So with some of these, I went through and I just evened them out to kind of more whole numbers, especially if I pulled from them. So for Blue Bear Medical, that was one of the ones that I did. So now it has 20, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And I just did a cash condensing. So I will have to do another cash condensing probably sooner than what I did last time. Last time I waited about like it was about 2 months ago. I think I'll have to do another one next month, especially since I am doing this like evening out with the $1 bills. So car registration, that is gonna get its normal 20. So now car registration has 100, 200, 300 in the bank, $20, $320 in car registration. Car repair is getting a 5. So now car repair has 50, 70, 90, 95. 95 in car repair. Contact lens is going to get, it's getting a 20. I'm looking at my cash planning sheet right over here. It's off to the side here so I can take a look. So contact lens has 50, 70, 90, 95. Events is getting 12, so 10, 11, 12, and that should now even it out. So events now has 100 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80. So $180 in events. Probably should have done my cash condensing after I did a cash stuffing, but it's okay. That just means I'll do another cash condensing video sooner. Medical is gonna be getting a 5. So now my medical has 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 95. I love recording cash condensing, and I also love watching cash condensing videos, so it's really not a problem for me. And I know that you guys love it too, just based off of like the reactions and stuff when I did my first one. So I really love recording those videos, so maybe I'll do them even more often. Memberships is getting a 20, so now memberships has 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 50. Okay, so travel is getting 17, 15, 16, 17. So let's go and put this away. There you go. So now travel has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. $150 in travel. And last for this binder is wish list, and wish list is getting 5. So now wish list has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 35, 40. $140 in wish list. So that's it for this binder. Next is going to be our short-term sinking funds binder. And we will start off with Blue Bear, and Blue Bear is getting its normal 75. So now Blue Bear has 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 110. Car Care. Car Care is going to be getting a 5, so now it has 25. Closet is getting a 10, so Closet now has 50, 70, 80. Date Night is getting a 10, so now Date Night has 20, 30, 40. Gifts is also getting a 10, so Gifts now has 20, 30, 40 dollars. Health and Wellness is getting 9, 3, 4. So now Health and Wellness, it's getting 29, so another 20 as well. So now Health and Wellness has 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, $30. $30 total in Health and Wellness. household is gonna get 9 as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now household has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20. Personal care is getting 8, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So now personal care has 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. $35 in personal care. Restaurants is getting 10, so now restaurants has 50, 70, 80. And lastly, self-care. Self-care is getting 10. So now self-care has 100 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 75. So 175 in self-care. All right, so that is it for that short terms. Next, let's go into my business sinking funds binder. And the one I will go right into is Canva Pro. And Canva Pro is getting 5, and now it has 20, 40, 45. And lastly is going to be YouTube giveaways, and YouTube giveaways is getting a 20. So now YouTube giveaways has 20, 40, 50, 55. And I am saving up because there's a couple more things I want to get for the giveaway, because since I just hit 1,000 subscribers, again, thank you all so much. I am going to be doing a giveaway probably next week. I will probably announce it next week. Hopefully I will get everything in time to be able to show you all what you can get if you enter the giveaway. And if so, yeah, by next week I'll go ahead and record and show you all what I plan to give out as a giveaway prize. So again, thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel. If it wasn't for you guys, then I would not be here and doing this, and I'm just so thankful for this community. So again, thank you so much. Okay, so holiday, we are going to skip a bunch of these, but for Mahalka, we're gonna give 5. So Mahalka, he now has 20, 40, 45. Next is Kuya, and Kuya is also getting a 5. So Kuya now has 20, 40, 45, 50. 50 for my Kuya. We will skip ahead to Ako, and I'm getting a 5. So now I have 20, 40, 45, 50. Let me just adjust these. We're gonna skip ahead to Hi'iaka, and she is getting a 5, and Hi'iaka has now 50, 70, 75. Dad is also getting a 5, so now Dad has 20, 40, 45, 50. My mom is getting a 5, so now Mom has 20, 40, 45, 50 as well. And lastly, we're gonna skip ahead to Christmas, and Christmas is getting its normal 25. So now Christmas has 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 55. So 355 in Christmas. And that's it for that binder. Next is going to be the new apartment savings challenge. And the first one we are going to get into is deposit, since it's the first one here. Move this over a little bit. So deposit, I am gonna be putting $40. Yep, so let's go ahead and fill in one of these icons. So now deposit has 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 200. All right, internet is getting a 1. So now internet has $5, $6, $7, $8. Furniture. So furniture is getting 80. So now let's fill in one of these icons. So now furniture has 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 110, wait. 100, 200 in the bank, 250, 70, 90, 310, 320. $320 in furniture. And decor is getting a 5. So now I should be able to fill in one of these. Since each of these are 20, I have 60 here. So let's go ahead and fill that in. 50, 55, 60 in decor. And the last envelope is gonna be miscellaneous, and miscellaneous is getting a 10. So now miscellaneous has $10, $20. All right, perfect. So that is it for this binder. And the last binder we are going to be stuffing is going to be my Dollar Savings Challenge binder. So let's start off with, there we go. Let's start off with our ones. So our $1 savings challenge, we're only adding 1, so we can't really fill in one of these icons, and that's okay. We'll just keep saving and fill in one, hopefully next time. And the $5 savings challenge, we are adding 2 5s. So let's go ahead and fill in 2 icons. All right, so that is all filled in. Oops, there you go. And that is pretty much the end. Thank you again for tuning in to another cash stuffing with me and hanging out with me as we prepare for the next 2 weeks. And I'll go ahead and see you guys next week for my wallet reset and also announcing what my giveaway is, hopefully, if not next week, then the week after. But thank you again so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Like this video, comment down below if you would like to see more of the budgeting videos that I posted last time, and also maybe some new content that you are wanting to see from me. I would love to hear your suggestions. It really kind of like helps me stay motivated to kind of think outside of the box of just my cash stuffings, and it really gives me such great ideas for the future. So thank you all again so much for all of your support, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys next week. Bye!